It's all you, in tune with the rhythm of the islands.
Tropical rhythm,
Hey, it's all you.
the flavors of the islands ripen in the sun.
Rich in vitamins A and C.
Follow your island spirit.
It's the rhythm of the islands. We gonna break your strength by grace.
Yeah, man.
Tropical rhythms, bringing the rhythm.
Never thought I could eat my way to a slimmer waistline.
I was in the store and found there it was.
Reduced fat, no cholesterol.
Exactly what she needed for her super strict weight loss diet.
My hero, he's always just constantly looking out for me.
Anything, I mean anything to keep that irresistible waistline.
Keeping your waistline in line? Make it easy with Golden Cream Reduced Fat, No Cholesterol Margarine. Now with an airtight seal that guarantees freshness.
You have always trusted Kesterdy's Gospel Music Center for the best in gospel CDs and DVDs. He has also been known as the best person to duplicate your CDs and DVDs. Download your favorite gospel music on memory cards, flash drives, smartphones, and other devices. Well, now, Kesterdy has moved to a bigger and better location at Lot 206 Eastern half of Charlotte Street between Alexander and Camp Streets. For more information, call Kester D on 600-3991 today. Kesterdy's Gospel Music Center, the home of gospel music in Guyana.
Guyana, get ready. It's the biggest album launch by a Guyanese artist. It's the launch of the album You by Saiku, featuring the hit songs Pillow Could Speak,
If my pillow could speak, it would tell you how I feel.
Mess to a Messenger,
From a mist to a messenger. Mama used to pray and say blessing.
and the title track, You.
I need you, 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 you. I need you, 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 you.
20th May, GFC Ground Bourda. Guest artist Kevin Downswell, Ada Boafo, Prodigal Son, Anil Aziz, and many more. Entry free with the purchase of the original album. Children under 10 free.
A new day has dawned over us. A light has shone. Hope has risen. Statistics show that Guyana has a high suicide rate in the world, more than double most of the world by ratio. Alcohol, drug abuse, domestic violence, violence against women must stop. Economic deprivation and high rates of poverty. Now is the time for this country. We cannot bring the past back, but we are going to change the future. Join us, support us, get involved with your community, your pastor, your neighbor, your friend, and make Guyana great again. Come join us. Jubilee Park, June 3rd. It will be epic. Spread the word.
Guyana, get ready.
My God is good, yo.
Everything not double oh, not double oh. This is Ataboa for Guyana. I'll be at my brother Saiku Andrews album launch at the GFC grounds. Don't miss it on the 20th of May 2017. I'll see you soon.
Your business double oh. Your health go double oh.
Don't miss it.
Everything a double oh, a double oh, everything a double. Yeah, we double, triple, quadruple. I don't mean no, I just said something. Good night. How y'all doing, man? We here again. It's another you, another mistake, you know. When you see this face on Safe TV, you know you're not no mistake. Cause me not none. Oh yeah, I don't know. Hope your day was good and all that. But we're gonna get right to it. I mean, you don't see the ads, you don't know what's coming, what's popping, what's in, what's not. And so we want to talk about a few things around here. I want to take your calls. Want to know how you're feeling. If you got your ticket, if you ain't got your ticket, call me and abuse me. Yes, I'm gonna take your abusing because you ain't got ticket, and I need to bring your ticket where you're there. Right? It's so the thing set right now. No? From you want your ticket delivered to you. Just said deliver. Just said the and ticket. Deliver in the account, yo. That's a You just gotta set your mouth like it's a tick. You know what I mean? It's tick it. Anyway. Yeah, good, right? All right, we good. When I say we, it's not just me. Guess who? You say cool. Yeah, good night, bro. Everything good?
Yeah,
man. You done, though. Blessings again. Blessings around me, though. You. The big album launch happening GFC Ground, May 20th. 13 days to go. That's what's up. Say cool. Talk to your people, man. You need to talk to your people more because you gotta forget a doubt from their mind that you're a Guyanese. They think that you are not a Guyanese. They don't think that Guyanese could sing so good. So you gotta talk.
The talent is here in Guyana. You know? Yeah. So how do I convince people? So we want to say, I'm a Guyanese.
Yeah.
I want GT, man.
But there's a thing, it's about to change, whereas the mediocrity in terms of how you produce and what you present to people, because people only see us in a certain light. If it's something wishy-washy, it's Guyanese. But if it's something of standard, it gotta be foreign.
I think over the years, people have grown accustomed to a certain level of music production that identifies as Guyanese. And so that's why people kind of do that. So now when they see a certain international level, people question it. But the truth of the matter is that the talent has always been present in Guyana. You understand? We always had the talent. What we didn't have is the know-how, how to get it to that place. And that's where, this concert that we're doing and this album launch is important. Because what it does is, like, for instance, the workshop that we're going to be doing at 4 with Danny Brown.
On the 20th?
On the 20th. On the 20th, before the album launch, a couple of hours before the actual concert starts, with Danny Brownie and Prodigal, these guys will be sharing their insight into music. So that in itself gives us more ammunition or a weapon to lift the standard to a next level, So it's not the talent. We always had the talent.
It's how it was done.
How it was done.
So there you have it. Listen, before I ask Psycho, because this program is called You Are Not a Mistake. Now, many of us are, let's say you, not me, because I know from day one, I know my brother. I've been shouting upon Chance 6 this afternoon since the Blinker days, right? And so on. But I can give him an opportunity to share so you would understand this brother come from humble beginnings and he didn't just arrive. This is just his moment, his time, his season. And so, many of you might be watching and say, this man just come out of the blues. No, this man just come out of no blues. This man all the time, this man, they're right here. Right? But you see, when it's your moment, that's why nobody can stop your shine. When it's your time, when God said no, and press, play. Boy, you're gonna buy could reverse that. This is cycle time. Players already been pressed. You understand me? So I'm gonna give him an opportunity to share a little bit about himself, where God has brought him from to where he is, so that you that are watching and feel that nobody cares about you, nobody know nothing about you. Keep on doing what you're doing in terms of elevating yourself, because when that moment comes, you must be ready. You can't prepare and then when the moment comes, then you're hustling for dig up for write 2 songs, then you're hustling for going to record. That don't work, so. You gotta prepare. So when the moment arrives, you just and play press, you're ready to go. Right? So I gotta tell you, the ticket purchase is I gotta say 1 in 3.
Album ticket. The album ticket
purchase. Well, the CD purchase.
Yeah.
The ticket is for the CD. The 1500, you see, you get a part mark. If you get a ticket right now, take it, collect it. Take it. You get a ticket? All right. You get a ticket. Good. Check your ticket. You get a part mark album purchase. When you come at the night of the concert, that part would be torn off and a CD given to you. The other part that said free admission, you take that and you walk through, you present it to the gate and you walk through. This is for the concert free, right? So the album purchase part, the people keep that, you give you a CD and you roll. Right. So Psycho mentioned just now the Danny Brownie, Prodigal, Arthur, Anil, Pastor Sam Young Graves, and a few others will be there to share. So this is an opportunity for pastors to send your song guy, you want proper sound. I mean, I really admire some churches. I went the church inside, the interior beautiful, but the song, you could do some more work with it. And this is the opportunity where churches can get an opportunity to sing the song guy to get tips on how to get your song. When the pastor say hallelujah, it's hallelujah here, and you want if it's too big rat fighting in them speakers and them kind of things. So this is the opportunity. And you're not going to buy another ticket for come to the workshop. The same ticket.
You just go a little early.
You just go a little early. Hey, don't give them your ticket yet, you know. Just show them that you got your ticket and you're walking and go to your workshop. Keep the ticket, because when the security will come and put all the out, and then you have to start over. Go to the CD place, collect your CD, and then you come into the concert. Right? Security can put out everybody, me too. Everybody. And you have to show yourself a proof.
One of the things we could work on, though, is allowing from that time.
You want to give me CD from them?
Give me everything.
And done?
And just
so you're going to have it from 4 o'clock?
Yeah, man. Every people going to be.
You're up on TV?
We're going to have people there.
Read up on
so
TV.
So we make one thing so we don't have to, put people at no end.
You don't want to put them out?
No. Because they would already be in the vibe and in the...
I would have put them out. No, hey, play, I don't beat me up, Is that alright to joke back here? No, anyhow, we're going to work out an arrangement where as you get your CD as you come in or whatever. So everything will be alright, but I'll tell you, security going to be so tight, even Breeze and get a hard time for pass. Alright? But anyhow, say cool. For those who are out there looking, there are a lot of people, a young lady sent me just the other day, inbox me her song. She want to know how she can get herself recorded and all of that. Because people see me on radio, or hear me on radio and feel it's a studio I got. So what I say to them, I say, if you bring your music to me, if you get a video, I will play it for my programs. I could play your songs on my radio, but I not a recording studio for recording. So they said they write the song, and they want to know where to go. So I give them some studio names, like what I do Pastor Shondell.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I mean? And go and sort themselves out. So when you get the end product, you bring it to me, and I will play it on the radio, and people would hear, and they're interested.
Provided the end product is quality.
It's quality product, People like your stuff, they can get it at a cost or whatever, so that you can get some money, right? So Saiku, how Saiku was started? Where you come from, Bano? And in GT Tour?
Well, here, Saiku's been around for a while, as you know. But you see, you ask where I come from. I come from a place where what is foremost was just doing what you love doing. So we loved doing music, and we loved singing, and we loved ministering. So we did it in Essequibo, in Borbees, in Bar,
in Pomeroon.
In Pomeroon. and we slept on the stellings, and we had things to eat, and then the boat left we, and all these kind of things, and we go to concerts, and instead of we finding other artists, we're the only artists, you and I and Eddie, we're the only artists for the entire couple of hours, 3 hours, and we gotta sing. And so that's the place we came from. We came from a place where the bass guitar was a tree trunk, and where the mic was an FM mic. So don't even think for a second that when you hear I need you, or you need Pillow could speak, it's just somebody pop out of the skies. It's just that we believe that the opportunity has presented itself at this time, and that timing is most important.
Yeah.
So who's Saiku? Saiku Andrews was born to a single parent mom, Gabriella Veer, in West Rhineveld. And I grew up in West Rhineveld. So when I talk to you about understanding the struggles that I go through in terms of doors slamming in your face, I know what I'm talking about. And even when I got married, I went to live in a tenement yard. So what you see now is not what was, and what you see now is not what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
So that's Saiku. So it's just that, some people would say, you have this, you got this opportunity with Prodigal Son and Danny Brownie, and you're lucky, but I'm not lucky.
It's your time.
You understand? It's just that, the opportunity, and I was prepared. So when the two clash, preparation meets opportunity, some people consider it as luck, but it's not. You understand? So I was being prepared all the time. So I had my time when I went with Kester, and I was faithful and backing Kester, with your ministry, and we went and we did what we had to do for God. And there's a time when God said, chill out and just relax and find yourself, be patient, be a little more prayerful, be a little more watchful and stuff like that. And so now the opportunity come and I just take it. So
yeah,
that's like ain't nobody fly by night and pop up.
You heard? You heard? Sleep was telling, yes, 3 o'clock a morning we was telling us sleep, boy. We turn up at the place and we're the only artists on a barbecue concert in some place in the river there. Yo, we been some places, I tell you. You know.
So we've been Thailand a long time.
Yeah.
A long
So God is good. So when you see, I mean, Eddie went up to the US and, you know, things happened for him. Yeah. You know, all of us were part of this whole thing, you know. So what you see now is not, it just happened. So don't expect for things drop from the sky like manna in your lap. You gotta go through the mill. You understand me? You gotta be tested, you gotta be tried. You know, you don't just arrive, because when the time come, when the opportunity presents itself and you get big, God gotta be sure that you wouldn't be one that gonna slap you in the face and say, hey, you know, you give it to me, now I can't handle it, and I'm embarrassing God. Because, you know, you want to walk on people, you want to disrespect people because you have arrived and things like that. Excuse me there. All right, sorry, I ain't turning off my phone and them things there, all right? So, that's the situation. But we're coming back with our discussions here. Remember, this program is to help to uplift you, motivate you, encourage you, build you, and wise you up, right? Prepare you for the road ahead. It's not easy. And from time to time, different ones are going to come right here to share their story and encourage somebody who need to hear exactly what will be said. And a young lady came a couple of weeks right at the Cassidy Music Center at Orange Walk to say how the program is a blessing to her. Wow. And our challenges, and when people put you down, and, you know, things like this, she will help her to get herself together and things like that, right? Nice. And she's trusting God for a particular situation. And I know with our faith that I see and the passion, I know God is going to come true for you. And I know you're watching. So just hold it up, big up yourself, love your family, all will be well. All right? So we go to that other commercial adventure and come right back with some more great encouragement here. Melissa will be joining us shortly. I Ride Posse, big up yourself. And Miss Emily Ned with Dance Trading for your unwanted batteries. You can make some money with that. So don't throw away the battery, the car battery, the tractor battery, the truck battery. You know what I mean? You could make some money with them stuff there. So operator, squeeze. You don't know.
Left wing, dog, left wing. What? What up, man? Show you that. Yo, no, that go left bad, yo. I tell you, yo.
Yo, hold on. Get the next tropical ready.
Life. Follow us on Facebook.
Attitude. Give me attitude. Next. Action. Guys, where's the ice cream? Cut! In 4 delectable flavors, the new Super Premium Royal Ripple ice cream is smooth, unbelievably rich, and far more affordable than you think. Royal Ripple Super Premium from Sterling Products Limited.
You have always trusted Kestudy's Gospel Music Center for the best in gospel CDs and DVDs. He has also been known as the best person to duplicate your CDs and DVDs. Download your favorite gospel music on memory cards, flash drives, smartphones, and other devices. Well, now, Kestudy has moved to a bigger and better location at Lot 206 Eastern half of Charlotte Street between Alexander and Camp Streets. For more information, call Kestudy on 600-3991 today. Kestudy's Gospel Music Center, the home of gospel music in Guyana.
A new day has dawned over us. A light has shone. Hope has risen. Statistics show that Guyana has a high suicide rate in the world, more than double most of the world by ratio. Alcohol, drug abuse, domestic violence, violence against women must stop. Economic deprivation and high rates of poverty. Now is the time for this country. We cannot bring the past back, but we are going to change the future. Join us, support us, get involved with your community, your pastor, your neighbor, your friend, and make Guyana great again. Come join us. Jubilee Park, June 3rd. It will be epic. Spread the word.
Guyana, get ready. It's the biggest album launch by a Guyanese artist. It's the launch of the album You by Saiku, featuring the hit songs Pillow Could Speak,
If my pillow could speak, it would tell you how I feel.
Mess to a Messenger,
From a mess to a messenger. Mama used to pray and say blessing Jah.
and the title track, You.
I need you. I need you.
20th May, GFC Ground Bourda. Guest artist, Kevin Downswell, Ada Boafo, Prodigal Son, Anil Aziz, and many more. Entry free with the purchase of the original album. Children under 10, free.
Guyana, get ready.
It's from a mess to a messenger. Mama used to pray and say bless him, Jah. From a test to a testimony. Saikuda sang ya sweet like milk and honey. From the darkness to the light. May 20th, yeah, hear me GT. Everybody come out. Saiku album launch. Representing your colors. You know what I talk about. Guyana to the fullest. Brady the daddy, the CEO from Yard will be there. The whole Main Street family. Where you say, Ataboa, where you say, everybody are got there. It's from the darkness to the light. May 20, and me I tell you it's right.
Blessing I road me down. And me look east, west, north, and south.
Don't miss it.
Blessings around me dog. Bottle ready. Yo, May 20th, me service set. Yes, I. You know, we want to give you an opportunity to call in on the program, to share with us how is it feeling like, if you get your ticket, where you're living. Because to all the people I'm in Bartico, in Maikoni, on the East Coast, on the East Bank, on the West Side, the best side, the blessed side, you don't know GT, right here in Rumville South, big up. You don't know. But Durban Backland people them still. You don't know, Vanessa? I heard you get your ticket, girl. That's nice. Right. So, all of us, ask the operator to put the number on the screen for those of you who can't remember it. For those of you who are looking at the program for the first time, this program is here every Sunday for the past month. This is going to be the second month we're in, you know, from 7 to 8 every Sunday. Sometimes we start a little, you know, things go sometime, right? But be here. You just wait, you're going to see this face. Or some face. But you're gonna know. Here, one of my supporters I'm outside call me and said, Kestudy, tell the operator get you are hot. A mistake. But it's the fan, he put on a fancy fan. So it look like hot, it's not. Alright? But here I love the sharpness with you guys watching out for the program and things like that. I really love the enough respect and strength I have. Alright, so we getting Carla ready, Saiku. Right, Carla, good night.
Good night.
How are you doing?
People that is a damn Guyanese, the mother name Avi, living in his scheme. And the father come from Mansgrove.
Boom, boom, boom. Yo, you know what going on here. Hey, thank you very much. Psycho, you need to talk to this woman here, so because this woman know you.
I know that voice.
You know the voice?
That's my mother.
She sound like she don't. Is your mother?
Yes, tell them.
I just have to say, look, you don't get 10 tickets. No, mom, it's not no disrespect, you know.
I know, but no, walk on my knee hard. And when he father there, he was 3 years old. I walked like a rat.
Oh, my lord. Oh, mom.
Okay,
Mom, your mouth
okay.
hot like tiger teeth pepper.
Good.
All right, mom, thanks for coming through, right?
Yes.
That's Psycho, mom.
That's my mom.
Hey, Psycho, why you so quiet?
I don't know. Jesus.
You take daddy's side. You take daddy's side. Mama, hot for so nice.
Oh, yo, she work hard.
This 10 tiger teeth pepper put together in a pot.
She work hard.
Yeah.
Very
And yeah, that's the biological mom of this brother right here. She want y'all know you know on certain terms. This as she picked me. And he had Guyanese and she work hard.
Yeah.
So the glory that is spreading right now, Mama, I'm happy that you're alive to see your son right in this year. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's a good feeling. Yeah. I just want to tell you, when I say, hey, you sound like you don't have that ticket already for this show, boy. Right? So the number on your screen, you feel free to call us, and as we continue our discussions here with the event, anything you need to know about the event, it's May 20th, GFC Ground. No worry, GFC Ground is well built up now, so not like before when rain fall, the place flood up and muddy up, and you know, like in hours. You know, everything just blow off and the ground good to go again. So you don't worry about nothing.
And we trusting God for 3 days of sunshine before the event. Rain could fall after the event.
Yeah, we good to go. We don't worry about even if the rain fall, we still up in there. You dig? All right, Carla, good night to you.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, where are you calling us from?
South.
South people, so
Nice,
all
nice.
right. You know Psycho?
Yeah.
All right then. So you ready for this show on the 20th?
Yeah.
Okay. How much people you bringing?
2.
Sick.
Nice,
That's
nice. So you got your CD for play all by yourself. You know any one of the songs?
Not really.
Not really. All right, you got enough time to catch up on it and everything. So you want to say good night to anybody watching the program?
Say good night to Cassie, Godfrey, Timon, and us and family.
All right then. Thank you very much for coming through, all right?
Okay.
All right then, bless you. Yeah, we like when the young people they call in and you know, share with us. It's like anything you really want the public to know, but you see the phone thing song, you know what I mean? We say it's the people time, so. Carla, good night.
Good night, Cassidy.
Good night. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you. You have to pay for going at the show.
Yeah, you gotta pay for the CD, but the show is free.
How much is the CD?
$1,500. An original, authentic, out of plastic, come from Jamaica to Guyana CD.
What part you located?
Orange Walk on South Road, or you can check us on Charlotte Street between Alexander and Camp.
So this is a singer too you have there?
This is the one right here. I need you. I mean you as in Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah.
If my pillow could speak.
So what time you open to what time you close?
We open from 9, sometimes 9:30, and we close at 6.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're most welcome, ma'am.
So just remember, caller, that you purchase the album ticket. On the night of the event, you present the album ticket. They'll tear it. They'll give you
Your
the original
CD.
album. And once you have that, you'll go proceed now to the gate and you'll get into the concert for free with the other part of your ticket that mark free.
Thank you very much.
You're most welcome.
I'd like to speak to you. Hold on.
Hi, good night.
Good night.
How are you?
I just love the song.
Which one?
Was a bad man on the road.
Oh, to Jesus, baby.
Boy. All right, then. I'll see you there, all right?
Okay.
Yeah, bless up. You don't know. Hey, I was talking about the experiences we had going to these different ministries on Sundays. It's overwhelming. I want to say big ups to all the pastors, all the youth leaders, the young people. You see when Psycho start receiving them Grammy and them thing, y'all save them picture, you know, because you're going to remember the moment when he hug you in church. You can say, I know he watch it. You know what I mean? Don't do it with them picture. Keep them picture right there. Carl, good night.
Hi, Chester.
Yeah, my brother. How you doing?
I'm watching your program, you know.
Where you calling from?
Eh?
Where you calling from? West?
South Townsend.
South?
Yeah, that's the back
East and West roundabout?
Last one.
Last. Oh, so you know it's who?
No, I know it's who, but I know last.
I know the same man with the next to you.
You know this is the man was saying if my pillow could speak and I need you and them thing there?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
So the show keeping.
GFC ground the 20th, 13 more days.
Yes.
13 more
20th
days.
of May, GFC ground right by the zoo. You buy the album for $1,500. On the 20th of May, you present the ticket,
and you
get
collect
the
your
album, and you go into the event free.
I can get an album from Kester. I know where to find me.
No, but we want you to buy a ticket and I want you to get it the night of the show.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Be there.
Yeah, my buddy. Blessings every time. Spread the word for us, all right?
Yeah, man.
Respect our man as you. Big up. All right. And then other man come, the man come, man say, hey, Cassidy, I'm a 2 CD now. I said, big man. You gotta wait till the night of the show. Man come with the cheetahs, you know.
That's important.
Yeah, buddy. You know.
Some want the CD now.
I like the man vex. Man say, man, till then I gotta wait. I say, yeah, till then you gotta wait. Because based on the amount of ticket purchase, you know, we make the order from the label, and they will send that to Guyana. So that is why we're asking you to purchase the ticket. So when we accumulate all the tickets that we could have purchased, we could now say, well, send 10,000 tickets.
Yeah,
send 10,000 CDs to Guyana, because we got 10,000 purchases ready. And without 10,000, you could add on an additional, 2,000 or whatever, just in case people will come on the night of the show or whatever. But we ain't really banking on the night of the show. We banking before.
Yeah, man.
Right?
And we know people are a little late, so we're saying go out and get your tickets. If you're not sure where to get your tickets from, just remember it's Cassidy's Music Center.
Andrew's Supermarket.
Andrew's Supermarket. You could get all your local churches. Check out churches.
Just chicken. When you say local churches and churches chicken,
it's two different things. This part will sell chicken, and this part is going to say hallelujah. Anyhow, so it's two different places.
The local church will go for fellowship on Sunday, and churches chicken will eat.
Yeah. So,
good night.
Hi, good night.
Good night.
Where you calling us from?
Paradise.
Big up yourself, Paradise people. Paradise people, are you ready? You left me hanging by. What? Anyhow, you ready though?
Yes, I'm just going to ask if it's possible I could buy the ticket the night before.
Here is the funny thing, sweetheart. On the night, if these tickets that are giving you the album tickets that are giving you the concert for free, they're limited.
Okay.
So if they're available on the night, which I doubt they're going to be available
based on how things are going.
If they're available on the night and you could get it to buy right there at the booth, then you're lucky. But if you don't get it on that night, you'll have to buy a ticket that gives you entry to the event.
And no CD.
And then you'll have to go in and buy a CD if you want. So I'm advising you to get this album ticket, which is $1,500. That gives you the album and the event free.
And the workshop.
Free. So this is the giveaway, the album ticket, which is for $1,500. So try to get it before the night.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, but big up the East Coast people. How you mean? Yeah, you were saying before.
I was telling them, check with your local churches.
Yeah.
Your local church where you fellowship. You could check with the churches chicken. Cassidy's Music Center, Orange Walk on South Road, and Charlotte Street
between Alexander and
Andrew's Supermarket. Or they could call 600-3991.
How we going?
We can figure it out. So if you're a youth group or, it's 10 of y'all and y'all need some tickets, we'll figure out a way to get it to you guys.
Yeah, man. Carla, good night.
Good night.
Yeah, man.
You could speak.
I know this voice.
Where you calling from?
Know your own. This is Major Joby.
Hey, Major, you supposed to name Bobby on the radio, ba?
Yeah, but you don't know things will work out. Sometimes the things don't work out the way it's supposed to be.
Oh.
All things still work
but here, but it's working out for the 20th of May.
That must work out.
All right, Major.
So Major Joby got tickets.
Major, your tickets still there done?
No, I got my ticket here, sir.
But me want to hear though,
No, No, don't matter it with you, we want here. Like that. Yeah.
All right, Major, not control myself. All right. Forgive me, viewers. I got this laugh about me. Sky help when I get a good joke sometime.
All right, you know the thing go. The Golden Grove people, them here in the know, say, well, Major got a few tickets and things, you understand?
All right,
today, they announced it in the church and thing, and the young people, them, ears thing up, and you don't know the thing go, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Just you, and the pillow could speak.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, just now I soon got the pillow, we see the pillow sleep.
Hey.
Like, pick up by yourself.
But
then.
Major on a real, me and you pillow could speak by you, tell how much we dribble. Hey, later, God.
Alright, cool.
Respect, Major. That's one of these stalwarts in music.
One of the Guyana. You know, I'm happy that this brother is on the large side right now, creating havoc. You know, creating havoc for the devil's kingdom. The solid thing set right. The man got a shoe when he step on the devil with a hook. Trouble boy. Here, moving. Listen, we go to that other commercial adventure. I'm sure you might have some question for Miss CEO of iRide. She's in the building. Miss Melissa Davey. She's up in here and she's ready to roll. So, bye-bye, Dominic, CFTV, we here. All right? Big up yourself, all the viewers on YouTube right now. Yeah, man, we all over right now, you know what I mean? And so it's a real blessing to be with you guys. And we'd like to really see 10,000 of you at GFC Ground come May 20th. So we go to that commercial adventure, pay some bills, and get right back with you. Not even touch the dial. We stay right here. Don't move. Safe TV, we say, you are not a mistake. Yes, you. You.
Life has its rhythm, and we have ours. Dance rhythm, musical rhythm, soul rhythm. Our rhythm. Tropical rhythms, the music. That's the rhythm. When you find your rhythm, go with the rhythm and enjoy the rhythm. Go get a bottle of Tropical Rhythms and find your rhythm today. Enjoy the fruity and exciting side of the tropics. Grace Tropical Rhythms. Drink in the rhythm.
Never thought I could eat my way to a slimmer waistline.
I was in the store and found there it was.
Reduced fat, no cholesterol.
Exactly what she needed for her super strict weight loss diet.
My hero, he's always just constantly looking out for me.
Anything, I need anything to keep that irresistible waistline.
Keeping your waistline in line? Make it easy with Golden Cream Reduced Fat, No Cholesterol Margarine. Now with an airtight seal that guarantees freshness.
You have always trusted Kestudy's Gospel Music Center for the best in gospel CDs and DVDs. He has also been known as the best person to duplicate your CDs and DVDs. Download your favorite gospel music on memory cards, flash drives, smartphones, and other devices. Well, now, Kestudy has moved to a bigger and better location at Lot 206 eastern half of Charlotte Street between Alexander and Camp Streets. For more information, call Kestudy on 600-3991 today. Kestudy's Gospel Music Center, the home of gospel music in Guyana.
A new day has dawned over us. A light has shone. Hope has risen. Statistics show that Guyana has a high suicide rate in the world, more than double most of the world by ratio. Alcohol, drug abuse, domestic violence, violence against women must stop. Economic deprivation and high rates of poverty. Now is the time for this country. We cannot bring the past back, but we are going to change the future. Join us, support us, get involved with your community, your pastor, your neighbor, your friend, and make Guyana great again. Come join us. Jubilee Park, June 3rd. It will be epic. Spread the word.
Guyana, get ready. It's the biggest album launch by a Guyanese artist. It's the launch of the album You by Saiku, featuring the hit songs Pillow Could Speak,
If my pillow could speak, it would tell you how I weep.
Mess to a Messenger,
From a mist to a messenger. Mama used to pray and say blessing Jah.
and the title track, You.
I need you, I need you.
20th May, GFC Ground Bourda. Guest artist Kevin Downswell, Ada Boafo, Prodigal Son, Anil Aziz, and many more. Entry free with the purchase of the original album. Children under 10 free.
Guyana, get ready.
My God is good, yo.
Everything not double, oh, not double, oh. This is Ataboa for Guyana. I'll be at my brother Saiku Andrews album launch at the GFC grounds. Don't miss it on the 20th of May 2017. I'll see you soon.
Your business double, oh. Your health go double, oh.
Guyana, get ready.
It's from a mess to a messenger. Mama used to pray and say bless him, Jah. From a test to a testimony. Saikuda sang ya sweet like milk and honey. From the darkness to the light. May 20th, yeah, hear me GT. Everybody come out. Saiku album launch. Representing your colors. You know what I talk about. Guyana to the fullest. Praddy the daddy, the CEO from Yard will be there. The whole Main Street family. Where you say, Ataboa for where you say, everybody are good there. It's from the darkness to the light. May 20, and me I tell you it's right.
Blessing I wrote me down. And me look east, west, north, and south.
Don't miss it.
Me stronger. Oh, Georgetown, Guyana. This is Kevin Downswell. And on May 20th, I'm going to be there. Cycles album launch. I can't wait. Looking forward.
You make me stronger. Tell me, sir, you make me stronger. Anybody could have been dead. But you're still here. Say you make me stronger.
Blessings around me down. You made me stronger. Everything a double, oh. In Jesus, I need you. And if my pillow could speak, I don't know what you came to do. I came to praise the Lord, praise Him. And then we got
God has a plan.
I got a plan that will change this land. And then we get Shelter. All song again. Anyhow, Trinesia, free, so free,
yeah, so free. Yeah.
Hey, me done. I ain't putting myself in no problem with nobody's song. Why me done. So we have a second party to the lineup here on the program. The beautiful CEO of iRide, Miss Melissa Davies in the building, y'all. Melissa, say hi.
Hello, everybody. Good night.
Light up and bright up. What's on to go, Melissa? I ride in the place.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, Kester.
All these drivers are jumping on board just in time for the U concert. Talk to us.
Yes, Kester. So, pretty soon, persons are going to be able to download that iRide Passengers app and request cars through iRide. All right, so for those of you who haven't heard about iRide, remember iRide is just like Uber from the US, where you just actually use the app to request taxis. All right, now we're actually introducing something new because we're attempting to change the culture, and I believe that pretty soon persons are going to actually stop using the word taxi. They're going to say ride.
Right. I ride.
Yes.
I ride with I ride,
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm particularly excited to be here tonight because I'm sitting next to our very own Saiku Andrews. And I'm so proud of Saiku Kester. I'm proud of him, as a citizen of this country that, we could produce such proper music. Saiku, congratulations on your album launch, and I'm really proud to say that iRide is going to be a part of this event. And you know, Kester, iRide promotes anything that's positive in society.
Yep.
iRide promotes, and you know, coming from this concert, there has already been so much positivity from this concert. I know persons usually have a thing, you know, that they would say, well, you know, Guyanese don't support their own, but I've seen an outpouring of support to Saiku, and you know, I'm so happy about this because you know, here Saiku is actually changing the tide of how things go in this country. All right, so Saiku, congratulations again, and you know, we're so happy to be a part of the Saiku Andrews concert, the U concert. Yes.
Yeah, it's all about you. It's happening on the 20th of May, GFC Ground. You, yes, you. All right. Also, I just want to plug in on the 3rd of June at the Jubilee Park. You just saw the ad. Hope is Rising, fired up, ready to go. Pastor Joey was here last week with Pastor Singh.
Yes.
And we coming together. You know, all inclusive is a Guyanese thing. Whereas we ask the government to be a part of it, the opposition, the religious leaders, the churches, meaning all the pastors around, the people of Guyana also, and who these things affect. We're talking about the suicide, we're talking about violence and abuse, we're talking about joblessness in whatever area. So we have basically come to rock in these things to see how we can help to create jobs, one, how we could help to minimize or totally stop suicide, and the abuse, how people know how they can get help and things like that. So the law enforcement also will be a part of this. So we had our launch 2 Saturdays ago at the Marriott. So this is the second phase that we're in, whereas we're inviting entire Guyana now to join us at the Jubilee Park on the 3rd, which we're going to take on as a fair where families can come out with your children. We're going to be having bouncy castle games for the children, pressure testing, sugar testing, HIV/AIDS testing, and all the testing. You know, so NGOs and the business community are a part of this initiative. And so this is something good for Guyana. And so we invite you to come out. You don't got to pay for it. It's free. All right? Somebody else got to pay for it, but not you. It's free. So just come out. We can be having Crown vibes up in there. The song, the light, the full works. And then in the evening from 6, we'll be taking on a concert before the keynote speakers come on, like some of the pastors, some of these NGOs, people like Sonia Noel, Lisa Punch was at the launch, people who impact in these areas, people who are affected by some of these very things can testify where God has brought them from, how they came out of it. So you who might be in it can know how to come out of such situation if you are in it. Right? So this is what this is about. I think it's a very great initiative. So we're going to be having Imran Henry is coming in for this. Anil Aziz is going to be here for this. Myself, Pastor Sean Sobers and team. Melissa is also part of the team. Saiku is a part of the team, but I don't know his schedule if he's going to be in Guyana because this one of bookings long. So, right? So the thing looking good for Guyana. I'm going to be here to be a part of it also, and some other Guyanese artists. As soon as they confirm about this, you're going to know who they are. And so we're encouraging you Guyana to come out on the 3rd of June at the Jubilee Park. All are invited. And so back to Miss Melissa Davy at iRide.
And so Kester, you know, the minute that you mentioned the job creation, the anti-suicide, anti-violence and job creation rally to me, remember I just jumped on board because I'm like, you know what, iRide is the answer to job creation in Guyana.
Yes.
Because, you know, a lot of persons, like I had mentioned in my speech that I made a couple of weeks ago when we had the actual launch at Marriott, right? That, you know, there's a lot of persons who they have jobs, they love their jobs, but the salaries that they get is just not enough. And here iRide is coming to say, you know what, you know, you can make extra money. You can actually make this your side hustle. Yeah. And everybody need a side hustle. Kester, I want to put you on this podcast. How many side hustles you have? I need to say how many.
Me know if you work hard at hustle. But hey, it's work hard, boy.
Yes.
Yes, I come out and say, hey, I work hard. Yeah, I work
Definitely.
hard. And here I working hard, Melissa, because I got children. I mean, I came up from a background that is not too pleasing to the ears of people. I mean, what you see now, like what Saiku said, what you see now is not what going to be in the future, but it's not what was either. right? And so God has brought me a mighty long way. So for my children, I'm working hard so that they don't have to go through what I've been through. And I think sometimes they just go a little overboard because they may have to work hard for some of the things that they got. They got it easy, so they feel they could throw down the phone and break it up because, you know, daddy could buy it like that. You know, so this is one of the things I'm safeguarding. So I do a lot of things. I mean, I got my business. I did on television, I did on radio. It's hard work.
Yes,
you gotta wake up 3 o'clock in the morning and all them things. People say, "Boy, how you a busy man, or your wife has nothing to do?"
I still try to figure out how you do.
And you know, Kester, I mean, I know I put you on the spot there just now, but
No,
it just goes to show that, you know, we all need that side hustle.
Yeah, boy.
And sometimes, you know, Kester, look, you know what? I always call this figure to people because, like, let's say you were in a job, you went to UG, you went and you studied and everything.
And then work.
You know, and then when you go to work, you end up getting a salary like, let's say, about 200,000 Ghana dollars. And, you know, it sounds like a lot of money, doesn't it, Saiku? But is it really a lot of money? Could that really take care of all the bills? You know what I mean?
Go in the market and you're find out.
Exactly. It can't take care of all of the bills, you know. And I know a lot of Guyanese persons, of course, we would manage our money and do all these things, but yet still, that amount of money can't do everything for you.
Nope.
And a lot of us have cars and they're just sitting there like nice white elephants, you know. We would get people to wash it every weekend.
Polish it and just sit down and admire it.
Everything, you know, and it's there, and you know, and it's there, and it's not earning us any money. You know, we're paying for it every month, and yet still it's not earning us any money. But with iRide, this car is no longer a white elephant. This car can actually earn you some funds. So, you know, Kester, a lot of women like to consider themselves independent, and hats off to all those independent and beautiful ladies, right? But, you know, Kester, and there's a lot of us women who don't like to ask anybody for anything. And I think that might actually be a good trait sometimes, you know. So for us women who don't like to ask anybody for anything, you have your job, you have your car, you have iRide as your side hustle. You don't have to ask the soul for anything.
The ladies could put up their car and drive as well.
Of course.
And make some paper.
Of course, you know. And I'm very happy to say that, you know, we have ladies on board and ladies who are very excited. Like a very good friend of mine, I can't call her name right now, but, you know, she just registered her 2007 BMW. All right, yes. And I'm telling you, if you see her, beautiful lady, you know, when she goes to work, she wears her nice stockings and dresses very nicely. And she just brought in her BMW. She's like, Melissa, I want to sign up my BMW. You know, as a matter of fact, she said to me that she wanted to buy a car from one of our business partners, right? So, yeah, she wanted to buy a car, but she said that she's going to work the BMW first, and then eventually she is going to get an Allion, you know? So she's going to have 2 cars in iRide. And, you know, another young lady came, and she knows all about Uber because she spent time in the U.S. And, you know, she brought her car. Her car is a Vitz, and she brought it. She got registered, and she's ready. She's absolutely ready.
So, Melissa, iRide can deal with weddings.
Anything,
if persons come from overseas and they want a vehicle to roll around with iRide, is that perfect spot?
Of course. And you know what, Kester? I remember one time we had to shoot an ad for iRide. And we went to Pegasus. And now, you know how my car is. I have kids, so, you know, I didn't want to go with my car. So I was like, okay, well, I said to my work colleagues, you know, let's just take a taxi and let's go. And it was 4 of us. So from the Gizmos and Gadgets building where the iRide office is located, we took this road taxi and we went to Pegasus. Now, when I came out of the taxi, right, so I said, well, you know, how much is the ride, you know? He said $600. Kester, I'm telling you, I think I need prayers for this one. Because I don't know how he arrived at that $600 price, right? But with iRide, no customer will ever feel robbed. Absolutely no customer will feel robbed because the price is going to show up on the driver's screen and the price will show up on the customer screen. And as a customer, when you take an iRide, you know, to traverse or to go wherever, you can actually do a fare estimate. So, like how I came from, you know, a certain part of Georgetown to the Channel 2 studio, I could have come here in an iRide taxi, right? Okay, yes, I could have come in an iRide.
iRide, yeah,
yes, iRide.
Yeah.
You know, I could have come here one of those, but I could have done a fare estimate first. So when I come and the driver said, well, you know, miss, your fare is $300, it would be no surprise to me because you know what? I saw that before I left home, right? So that's really, really cool. Nobody will feel robbed. Nobody will feel robbed. And, you know, iRide is going to have a really huge presence at the U concert. We cannot wait to be there.
Imagine
right?
you rolling up with BMW, a trailer, X-trailer coming and pick you up.
Oh yes,
that's big.
yes.
That's big.
As
That's
long as you
official.
have, as long as you have any kind of vehicle, of course it has to be in proper condition. It has to be of a proper standard. All right, because I remember taking a ride to go somewhere Saturday, and you know it was it really was not pleasant. It really was not pleasant. It was a place that I preferred to go in a cab rather than driving my car in that place. It really was not a pleasant ride. The shocks were not good. It was a very old car. You know, by the time I reached Kester, trust me, when you're sitting in the back of a vehicle and the vehicle keeps bouncing up and down, believe me, like when you're finished there, like your whole stomach is upset. So we don't want to put anybody through that. We want to make sure that whoever uses iRide, you know, really enjoys the ride, because it's all about the experience. You know, why would I call a car and I can't get a nice experience? All right, you know. So we want to make sure that we have the best cars, right? And there's a lot of persons who have shown interest in iRide, and of course, you know, Kester, whenever you're, I mean, Psycho could tell you about this more than I can, because you know, Psycho's an employer, and you know, whenever you have a job, and you know, there are various persons who will apply. You know, 300 people might express interest, but of course you have to weed through that list. You have to examine through that list. Okay, well, does this person pass the test? Does that person pass the test? You know, so it's very important that we have the best rides and the best people. All right? Because we want to make sure that iRide is around for a long time. You know, I mean, like, okay, iRide is not going to be a business where, you know, we just pop up now and then, you know, by next year, what? I what? You know, it's not going to be like that.
So you vet everybody and make
yes,
sure that
yes, we're
everybody's
vetting everyone, and of course we're doing thorough examinations to their cars, right? So, you know, it's very important that you give people value for their money, because I know a lot of persons, they've been messaging me and they're like, you know, Melissa, when are you guys going to start iRide? You were promoting this thing for a long time. When are you going to start? You know, but I'm just saying, we have to make sure that we do background checks on persons, because that's important, Kester. Right? Remember, as long as a driver joins iRide, they become a member of the family.
Because I mean, you're putting your company name up
exactly
to whoever will come on board with you guys.
And we are accountable to all of the passengers. So we need to make sure that all the rides are in tip-top shape, that they're in excellent condition. We also need to make sure that the persons who are driving our iRide passengers, that they're the best persons. Right?
Customer service, right there.
Exactly, customer service has to be on point, and a part of the customer service is not just it's not just persons saying please and thank you. The actual ride that they're in must be excellent, right? The person that they're dealing with must be somebody, you know, who, you know, we've checked their background, and you know, and their background was spotless, right? So, you know, I'm just asking persons to just bear with us, because, you know, Kester, I remember there are times, I mean, I'm no expert in the kitchen. I hope I didn't just cancel any marriage proposal or anything from anybody, right? But I'm not an expert in the kitchen, right? But, I mean, I'm just saying, there are times, you know, Kester, when you would take your time when you make a meal, right? And everybody enjoys this meal. And then there are times when you rush the meal, and yes, the meal was cooked, but nobody enjoys it.
You put
right?
too much salt,
yes,
no
you put
salt,
too much salt, you put too much sugar, you know.
iRide
So
putting a lot of love into
exactly. We're putting a lot of preparation into this, you know. So you know, when we actually do say, you know what, passengers, you can download this app, passengers can be sure that they're getting a quality ride from a quality driver of spotless background. All right?
Listen, Davey, for you, iRide, and it's definitely here in Guyana, soon to launch out. So whereas you, the people on the outside, could, you know, experience the services of this establishment or company. All right? So our time is up already. My brother Psycho, just want to thank you for coming. We'll be having a special program on the arrival of the artists. I think next week they will be here. But you will know they will be right here on CFTV Channel 2. We'll be having some special programs. Whereas you will see Arthur, you will see Kevin Downswell. They will sing for us and, you know, give us some teasers or whatever. We will have fun. Don't worry yourself. You don't know, because there will be no cheer for nobody sit down in the studio. Our man Jack got to stand up on their foot. And the energy is going to be way up there. You know what I mean? So prepare for that. All right? Remember also the 3rd of June at the Jubilee Park, 20th Macy's Place, GFC Ground. I ride definitely on board, you know, though it's a good look for all of us, man, you know. So on behalf of Summer Car Trading Limited with the Tropical Rhythm, they are also going to be there at GFC Ground in terms of your beverages. We got Den's Trading is on board. Also, Julius Variety. They're selling tickets as well, right? Julius Variety selling tickets. We want to also say thanks Sterling Product for being a part of this You Are Not a Mistake program. Pastor Julian all the way there in England. Pastor Joe Passad, Richie Righteous there from Jamaica, Queens, New York. We want to say thanks to all these wonderful people. I Ride, thank you also. And TVU, you don't know. TVU. So on behalf of Melissa and Psycho Andrews, I'm Kestedy, CFTV, Kevin, I just want to say big up. And to all of you calling early on, thanks for your contributions here on the program. Next week, same time, same place, we'll be here with you with more great information and updates on you and I Ride, and let you know that you are not a mistake. Thank you. Have a blessed rest of your night and enjoy. Bye-bye.
The script said we should have did at 21. I just the mercies of God. You don't understand? Psycho.
If my pillow could speak, it would tell you how I weep. I was a bad man I road, but to Jesus me weep. If my pillow could speak, it would tell you how I weep. Me have a big smile I roll, but at night time me weep. Sometimes me don't want to wake up, true me feel like my life away. It's like every door me knock on, them a slam them in my face. Most times I'm smiling, deep inside my heart a break. But you never give me more than I can take. Man a plan, gotta wipe out. Show me no have no more white mouth. Go look at job, them give me stress. True them see me have a ghetto address. To be poor is like a crime and it no easy. Buy the cover on me book, I saw them read me. Nah no jacket, nah no tie, so them no need me. Jah knows it with me. If my pillow could speak, it would tell you how I weep. I was a bad man I road, but to Jesus me weep. If my pillow could speak, it would tell you how I weep. Me have a big smile I roll, but at night time me weep. Nobody knows the troubles I've seen. Nobody knows but Jesus and me. Nobody knows the pain that I feel. Nobody but my pillow and me. My life no pretty like the cards from the synthesizer, and it no easy neither. And it no pretty like the girls from Hollywood inside. Someone not criticize. My world was a dark, couldn't wear no facade in a tenement yard. Road no pretty like the strings from the card. Every day me wake me set Angela. If my pillow could speak, it would tell you how I weep. I was a bad man I road, but to Jesus me weep. If my pillow could speak, it would tell you how I weep. Me have a big smile I roll, but at night time me weep. Psycho, skibbity bang, da da day. Me giving talk, me live to see another day. Hey, phenomenal one, know me a God man. And in the ear if you say Jesus I did that. Baby, bounce day. Selector if you love God, pull it up again. Flash it. Stand diddly pop. Jesus on me other night, me daddy, me papa. If my pillow could speak, it would tell you how I weep. I was a bad man I road, but to Jesus me weep. If my pillow could speak, it would tell you how I weep. Enough time. Me have a big smile I roll, but at night time me weep. If my pillow could speak, it would tell you how I weep. Me was a bad man out the road, but to Jesus me weep. You know what you? If my pillow could speak, it would tell you how I weep. Oh, me cry. Me had a big smile I roll, but at night time me weep.